His Highness Sheikh Nahyan emphasises the importance of maritime transport sector to the economy. Dubai healthcare sector set for a revamp. And UN talks kick off in Panama to attempt to resolve climate change deadlock. This is 7 National News. In our top story, His Highness Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, the Minister of Public Works and the Chairman of the Higher Committee for UAE Civil Seaports and Airport Security, has underscored the importance of the maritime transport sector to the UAE's economy. The Minister stated that both the maritime transport and port sectors complement each other and act as an important pillar in strengthening the economy through trade exchange in a secure environment. His comments were made after reviewing a recent port survey and held the team of security operators and skilled professionals in the industry who act in maintaining secure, smooth-running operations. Dubai's healthcare sector is set for an overhaul that will ensure affordability for both Emiratis and expats. According to a local paper, authority officials stated that advanced planning has gone into the Dubai Health Strategy Initiative. That will see a quantum leap in the level of medical services and facilities. The senior official added that within the plan, action has been taken to try to control non-communicable diseases such as obesity and diabetes. Doctors also say that simple lifestyle changes within the public are necessary to stop cardiovascular disease from spreading. The new healthcare strategy will also include increased surveys to see what is lacking in terms of healthcare within the community and what needs to be done. As the UAE government continues to call on and support the growth of small and medium enterprises, the number of entrepreneurs in the country is rising. As residents express increasing confidence in the economy, many are now looking at becoming business owners. Meanwhile, others are keen to diversify. With this rise in demand, new business ideas are also gaining momentum at the second franchise Middle East. Organisers say this is a good indication of the optimistic market in the UAE.
According to small and medium enterprises, they are feeling optimistic about the market, with many new investors coming in. The food sector in particular is seeing more activities than usual. Franchise Middle East organizers say this is a trend they have been seeing in the past 6 months.
There was a tremendous amount of interest from different communities, especially locals, who wanted to start some business for themselves. That really encouraged us to look at the option of doing another one in the same year. Especially timing is now, because I think more and more people are looking for sustainable incomes for themselves. They are looking for newer opportunities. And also I think there's a lot of money coming from other parts of Gulf. So people are moving from Libya, Egypt, other Bahrain, places like that, where they find they're not with much of stability and not much of options. They're all coming to UAE.
Now Kuwait is processing nearly to opening 5 branches. The first branches is already working health and Kuwait, and we have very big deal with Mauritius.
We have actually started focusing on sub-franchising the units to entrepreneurs based in the UAE. So we are giving special emphasis for UAE nationals to come into owning and operating a second cup franchise of their own. And we are also giving priority to female entrepreneurs as well as young graduates who want to get into a franchise business for the first time. We are having tremendous response over the last 2 days, and we hope to close quite a few deals in the coming few weeks.
From traditional henna, mobile ice cream units, specialty fried chicken diners, to education, vending machines, fitness and personalized gift item, the choices are endless. First-time business owners and seasoned entrepreneurs say this is the best way to shop for new business concepts.
We've been in business for quite some time, mainly involved with hotel apartments and serviced accommodation. And we are looking at newer ideas to diversify into. While we have quite a few things on the drawing board, we haven't quite identified the particular line we definitely are going into. and that's why we're here at this exhibition.
I just came here to see the concepts. Maybe we're going to take a franchisee, as we will be having a food court in the mall. So I'm looking for the opportunity to see what is the good and what is unique.
In the meantime, companies and brands that met local success say now is also the right time to expand in the region.
Concise is already here in Dubai for the last 8 years. We have 6 retail outlets in the moment here, and we are promoting some of our very successful retail concept, personalization retail concept. One are the mini U's, these are the 3D bobbleheads, and the other one is our instant skin concept, which is a franchise that we are promoting now to international customers.
Our customers are mostly Asians, mostly Filipinos and Indians, who are the major majority in Dubai. But we plan to, we hope that we can have more Arab local customers. Then we can easily expand to other GCC countries, and that's our goal.
The development of the small and medium enterprises in the UAE is mounting and is expected to drive Dubai's and the UAE's economy forward. And with countless opportunities on offer, nationals and expatriate residents are striking while the iron is hot. Khadija Sali, 7 National News.
Abu Dhabi is set to launch its population tally of 2011 on Tuesday, with the first set of results to be released in December. On Saturday, 6,000 enumerators, controllers and administrators from the Statistics Centre delivered questionnaires to residents and will continue their survey distribution until Monday, according to an official SCAD statement. It added that enumerators will start fieldwork and interview households for data collection on Tuesday. Questions include nationality, age, gender, marital status and more to update their current database. Final results will be released at the end of May next year. Plastic bag manufacturers have until the end of the year to register their products as biodegradable. The deadline set by the Ministry of Environment and Water is in line with the government's vision of making the UAE free of plastic bags by 2013. According to a local paper, officials at the ministry stated that a new and approved ingredient that can be added to the production line is now widely available in the market, which makes it easier for manufacturers to switch to biodegradable bags. Statistics show that 48% of private sector firms in the country have already turned to biodegradable bags since the launch of the campaign in 2008. And looking to news abroad now, environmental envoys and UN officials converged on the Central American country of Panama on Saturday in a final bid for participants to resolve a bitter climate change deadlock prior to the UN Climate Summit later in the year. The major obstacle facing the world's biggest polluters is the amount of carbon emissions they will be required to cut. With the Kyoto Protocol set to end in 2012, UN officials are scrambling to shore up common ground ahead of treaty negotiations that will impose new targets. Global talks in Mexico last year saw almost 200 nations agree to a package of measures that included a new fund to helping developing countries cope with climate change and try to limit a rise in temperatures to below 2 degrees Celsius, above pre-industrial times. However, critics have said the Mexican agreement is too general and does not go far enough. With time running out now, leading scientists have warned that if emissions do not peak by 2015, then the planet could face irreversible damage in the form of severe droughts and floods. And 4 people, including 2 children, were rescued after a small plane crashed into a Ferris wheel at a fairground in the seaside town of Old Bar. It's about 300 kilometres north of Sydney in Australia on Saturday. Video footage shows the moment seconds after the impact, sending debris hurling over people at the fair. The plane became wedged in the Ferris wheel, dangling 10 metres above the ground. 2 children who were riding the Ferris wheel when the plane hit it were trapped inside one of the ride's baskets. Complicating the rescue, aviation fuel began leaking from the plane, creating an added explosion risk. Fire crews and the police rescue squad used cranes to rescue the children. The plane, a Cheetah S-200, was practicing touch-and-go manoeuvres at a nearby airstrip, but failed to gain enough altitude to clear the Ferris wheel. Air safety authorities have launched an investigation into the cause of the crash. And up next, we have the day's business news, so stay with us.